Hi, my name is Myra Gonzalez, and I'm going to be presenting to you 5 things that I've learned from this course. Before I dive into that, though, I wanted to give a little bit of history. I have worked for the government agency that I currently work in for about 13 years, so this course was very helpful in being able to explain why we do the things that we do at work, and why those processes are implemented. So the first thing that was influential for me was the theories and processes uh, that are incorporated in my daily routine at the agency that I work for. One of them that stood out for me was Wilson's dichotomy, which is a field that separates politics from public administration. Um, and the reason for this is because it emphasizes on ethics. It Politicians want to they have an agenda that they want to abide by, and the administration portion of that is that they need to let the elected officials know what can and can't be done. So the separation comes into play when, for example, our CFO will meet either in private meetings or in public meetings to educate and to advise the public and the elected officials of what are the do's and don'ts. And it then will be approved to move forward whatever action that they are inquiring about or whatever direction they want to go in. And so that's where the separation comes in. It also is between, for example, all of the council members and the city manager. Those are the two different or teams that are a part of the organization, but are the example of Wilson's dichotomy. Okay. Moving on, we also learned various leadership styles, and I found that the leadership that most reflects my style of leadership is a servant slash transformational leadership style. I display most of those characteristics in the form I like uh, that I like to serve and to take the lead in anything that I can assist my team with to be successful. I make sure that I cultivate my coworkers by identifying their needs to assist them in completing their tasks and keep them motivated. I like to motivate our staff and make sure that we are on the same page, or if there's anything that I can do to assist them. Um, but it also promotes a reciprocal service, because when I if I'm willing to take the lead on certain things and jump on certain projects and I'm struggling, I always find that my coworkers will pay back the favor and will assist me, which produces higher staff performance because it'll benefit the both of us, or all of us. Another component that I found that was interesting was bureaucracy. Um, and it is something that in today's day is frowned upon, but it was originally not intended to be a negative um, component. We all know that we all know it to be an associate with the government processes, and it's associated with negative government processes, such as when residents or the public are wanting to work for or process something with the DMV. It's the bureaucracy that has all those um, what is it called? Those just areas where it's not smooth. It's not. There's a lot of blockage and along the way because of bureaucracy. But the bureaucracy was intended to be a division of labor, to set hierarchy of authority, to adhere to fixed formal rules, and to ensure that rules are applied uniformly to everyone. The careers to have career professionals enhance the quality of service by by the specialization of functions, and to have a formal selection process in order to have the most qualified person in the job that they are recruiting for. So that was what the intent was. Another component that I found interesting in this course was was how we learned e-government and iGovernment, um, because it solidifies that what I have known to be true and what we are moving towards being a fully interactive government. It's interesting that not that long ago we had the capability of creating web pages and everything and all of that, but we did not have the tools in place where we would interact with our government agency. So that was interesting. I always like to find innovative ideas and ways to use technology, so that we have those available sources to make it easier for our civic engagement and participation of our residents and the public. I also found that I'm not a big PowerPoint presentation type person, but I found that as I was moving through the class and we had to have these presentations, it made me more aware of what I needed to do to make those improvements in my PowerPoint presentations. And I also found that I'm not a big public speaker. I don't like doing it, but it forced me to get out of my comfort zone and learn about not only putting a presentation together, and because I normally do that, but I don't present it. So that was something that I learned from this course. Okay, and so that is all that I have, and thank you so much. I really enjoyed this class.